If you make broccoli chicken, I will eat it.
Hey, tell him to make enough for me.
Ryan wants some too.
Okay, come on over.
All right, you got your invite, Ryan. Just fly on down. What?
Yeah,
What
you're
was
a
that?
pilot? Didn't he claim he was a pilot?
He's in. He's in. Where'd you say you were?
Montreal.
He's in Montreal. Yeah. What is that? Like a 4-hour flight?
Yeah.
You could be here.
Actually, probably, yeah.
No
Or
worries.
it's
Okay, so back on task. We're gonna try to go through the conflicts
so
that
I
are
have to
in
set up track
5033.
again, right? In order to get back.
I think you'd already checked it out with track, so I think if you just check it out, it'll.
But how can I check out a branch that's in a conflicted state?
But it's not. Remember, because we did the reset -- hard.
Oh yeah. But wait, do we want to do that?
Well, now we're going to do the Git Rebase again. It's going to recreate the
Ah.
exact same conflict.
Right. So that's where we're gonna rebase master.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. So here we are. So um, let's get right into one of these.
All right. I'm gonna be looking on here.
Well, that's a big file.
Could be.
Is there a better way than just to scroll through it?
You could search for the quadruple forward arrow that marks the conflict.
Oh.
Like the caret, the greater than sign.
Oh.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it. I remember what this was. Okay. So the thing here, this one's actually kind of complex.
Okay.
Because and I'm gonna switch this. Hold on, I'm gonna bring this front and center for a minute, and I'm gonna switch my diff settings to split, and we'll hide white space changes because we don't need none of that in our life. Okay. So I was adding a remember checkbox. By the way, do you hear the guy playing the guitar upstairs?
No, I do not.
Okay, cool. That means maybe it won't show up in the recording. So there was some functionality that was common between handle sign in and handle register and handle something other or else. And what I did was move all the stuff that was common into its own function. I think that's what handle register is here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I switched up the couple of other functions so that they would be consistent. Yeah, that's what we're seeing right here. So this one had some special cases. This one is link account post register. And link account post register had a little bit of special functionality to it. And then I just call handle register to handle it the same as a normal registration.
Okay.
And then sign up post didn't have anything special to it, so I just replaced it entirely with handle register. And I think that's the bulk of what this is. Oh yeah, and then just adding a remember me checkbox.
Okay. But that file's not a conflict, so we don't need to worry about that one.
No.
Or is sign up in? No, it's not.
No, it's not. So where the conflict is most likely going to be is sign in OAuth, link account post register, and what's the other one? Sign up post. Those three things are what needed changes. And let's see
which one's this first one here.
Treat register like sign in, even OAuth. Okay, so this is the problem. This is the UX problem that this solves. You know when you go to a website and it's like register a new account, and you register a new account, and then it takes you back to the login page and makes you re-enter everything a second time to sign in, even though you just entered it all in?
Mm-hmm.
That's what this is doing. So if you click the sign up with GitHub button, it would redirect you back to a page where you have to then sign in with your account, even if it already had the GitHub association in some cases.
Mm-hmm.
And also, yeah. So basically what this makes it is if you click login with GitHub, it skips the user registration. And if you're going through the user registration, it doesn't take you back to the login page when you're done. It just signs you in right then and there.
And you made this slightly more dry in the process.
Yeah, because the handle register function had the stuff that needed to be pretty much the same for the OAuth login, the linked account login, and the individual account login.
Mm-hmm. So here's the question for me, because I feel like I'm learning more about Git as we go through this. I frequently use Git just on my own, not quite as much in collaborative settings. So what is happening, if you look at my screen, that's causing it to consider this block a conflict?
So what that's saying is that likely something in here has changed at some point between when I made my changes and somebody else got some other commit in before me. Just looking at this, I don't remember there being anything about mail resend limit. I'm going to go check over here and see if that shows up. Mail resend. No, it is there. But
yeah, I'm wondering if you can diff just that in some way. I guess in the website you could look for that block of code and look for when it.
If I go back to the unified diff settings and reload, mm-hmm. I should be able to do send confirmation email. Let's see. I don't know what's different about the two. Let's take a look and see. Because what this should be...
Well, here's another question.
Go ahead.
If there's good test coverage, then we should just clear the conflicts and see if what tests are failing.
Quite possibly. I just want to take a minute to look and see what's different about these. Mm-hmm. Because if they're not different, then it should have been able to reapply the change. So active code lives, local language. Whoops. Active code lives, local language. Template activate.
I bet they decided to go from tabs to spaces. I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean, that could have been, but this is Go code.
It could literally cause it, but I don't think that's it in this case.
Yeah, so in this case, I actually don't see anything that should be in conflict with this. At least not the one I'm looking at. Let's see what function it's in. Will you go a couple lines down, and then if you hit the %sign, it'll take you up. Yeah, there we go. So this is link account post register. Let me make sure I'm looking at link account post register. And it looks like I am right there. Link account post register. Link account post register. So it looks like there's a couple different places in that function that change. Huh. I mean, it looks like we just delete that. Just delete that whole block and handle register stays there. That's what I'm seeing. And it looks like, I don't know, I have no idea why that would have caused a conflict. Could you do me a favor and undo what you just did? Let's cut out, or do you know how to do copy buffers in Vim?
Yeah.
Yeah, just make a copy buffer for that whole block. We'll go to where, yeah, just that part, to where that has been moved to, and just, I like to do paste and then undo, paste, undo right next to it to be able to see like what, if it's exactly the same or if it changed, because visually I'm not seeing any changes there. And I think we're safe to just remove it. I think for some reason it got flagged, but it actually doesn't need to be. So yeah, we can get rid of everything from head all the way down to the...
Well, let's go back because I forgot how to do a copy buffer. Like I want to put it on like the N key.
You hit quote, then the letter say N, and then the letter Y for yank.
Yes.
And now it is in the buffer
so we yank
named
something
N.
else, and then if I do quote in paste, no, it didn't. Oh yeah, it did come back, didn't it? Yeah, quote in paste. Yeah, it came back. Okay. So all right, so it's in the buffer. So you want to head down to where?
So let's get rid of all that now because it's in the
Okay.
buffer, so we don't need it. And then I want to go to where that was moved to, which is in the handle register function itself.
So let's go to
There we go. And then I think that block right there, like if you just highlight that block.
I've got another cool thing that will work for that. So if I paste and then save, my sidebar will show me if anything changed. And it didn't. See, like if I were to add something here, watch what happens. Well, it's not apparently working.
Well, what I like to do is just hit undo and then hit redo. Okay, yeah.
I see the change. Yeah.
So there's a change there. It looks like they changed the way logging works, maybe. And I didn't catch that when I was visually inspecting. So it looks like the logging no longer requires that number to be there, and that's what changed in that block, and that's why it failed. So there's a good chance that the other things that fail, the things that need to be replaced, are just log blocks.
I think that sounds like a good chance. Now, there is also that redirect. So, because look at this. See that redirect? That's new.
Where?
Right there.
I'm missing something.
Sorry. Now, see the redirect? CTX redirect?
I see the redirect there.
That wasn't there before.
Okay, undo. Oh, okay. I know why that is. So the reason that's because the redirect was removed because the handle register function is only handling the registering, and then the redirect is back on the responsibility of the calling function. Or maybe it's just more universal in some way, like it's something's being set in the context.
Do you want that there?
We want to leave the handle register function the way that it was before, except we need to change that log.error to match up with the new one. So the old one, this is the new one, right?
This is new.
Okay, yeah.
And I think sans the redirect.
Yeah, but the redirect was in the original as well, I'm pretty certain. Let me open this up.
In the original handle register, or it stays in the original function?
Meaning the one that I forked from, I think that had been removed on purpose. I'm going to check right now.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because if we do ctx.flash... Wait, am I not looking at the right file? What is this? I'm looking at the wrong file here. Let me get back to where we are. We are in this file. Yeah? Where's this one? Okay, go look at this file. And... handle register. Yeah, we flash success, and we handle sign in full was also added. And this is the one I think where if there's a redirect, it does it. Yeah, redirect to, and if obey redirect, then redirect. Yeah, so that functionality was changed with this PR. That instead of just doing a redirect to the same place always, it's doing a redirect conditionally based on what type of login it was, so that all that login logic can be handled in just those two places.
So do you want to copy that redirect logic into handle register?
No, it's already there as part of the merge.
Okay.
So it's not in there. It's see handle sign in full right down below. That's the thing that's doing all the redirect logic. So we do not need to add back the redirect. That would cause problems. because the redirect was removed on purpose because handle sign in full now has more context to be able to understand what the redirect should be in all three cases.
All right, that makes sense. So to the next one. I lost track of that.
Go down instead of up. I think the right arrow markers are... Actually, I don't remember. If you search the quadruple equals instead, or quintuple equals, or however many equals it is, that one might be the better one to match on.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So there... Oh, did you remove the final... hit search for that again? Search that same thing? That's the only one? Okay, and then do all the right arrows again then? So I think that one you just didn't remove it. I think that's the one we just edited.
I think you're right. It seems to not correspond to anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Okay, cool. So now we've got one block. And this is going to be essentially the same thing. We just need to see if the old one is the same as the one that we're looking at now. So I'm going to go back over, look at the diff. And this one says auto set admin for the user. So that was all moved into handle register, it looks like. All right, models, counters, one, is admin, is active.
So you're talking about this block here?
Yeah, you can see my screen, right?
I can now.
Okay, so see, this looks like, it matches one-to-one, line by line.
Yeah, but let's do that same trick again.
Yeah, but let me do a manual first.
Okay.
To make sure. Okay, so that all looks the same. This all looks the same. Let's see. Language locale, template. Error. Yeah, it looks like the only thing that changed again is that log.error, if I'm seeing it correctly. But it's a little bit strange to me. This looks like it might have merged two functions into the same by mistake. Can you do the little % sign on that last bracket to bring us back up to the top and see what the name of this function is?
Sign up post.
Sign up post. Okay. Let me see what we can find in sign up post. Is this sign up post? Let me search. Sign up post. Oh, handle sign in full was already there, so I just modified handle sign in full. Yeah, so I'm going to say, yeah, let's just try that same trick again.
Okay.
Go ahead and get rid of that bottom line first so it doesn't confuse us in the future.
The handle sign in full?
No, the arrows, the extra arrows.
All right. So we want to do everything that's in the original head block there?
Yeah.
Okay. And where are we going to compare this to? Where
So
else is a model count?
I believe the place it's been moved is the handle register function. So just like last time.
Okay. So it looks like this block.
Yeah.
All the way to there.
Yeah, it looks like it's the whole thing.
All right. Undo, redo. Undo, redo. Undo, redo.
That's interesting. This one doesn't have the number on it anyway.
Maybe it was something that was kind of backwards compatible that they're just fixing as they go.
Okay. Or maybe it was merged happily because part of that was already there before. Okay. So which one is the one that was already there in the first place? Oops.
This is how it already was. No, that's how it already was. And then let me scroll down so we can see all of it at once. So this is the original form, and this is after the change. I wish it wouldn't do that.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
All right. So I think we want to use the original one.
So this is the original one.
All right. I'm going to just do it section by section. Just do it real quick back and forth for me.
Okay. So there's new, there's old.
Just do it really quick. Oops. Darn. I'm just visually comparing section by section.
I know. It's hard to get it to do it without moving around.
All right.
Okay. New, old. New.
Just do it fast.
Old. That's what got me into the problem the last time.
Okay. All right. I'm looking section by section, line by line, and I only see the comments change.
That's all I see changing.
And we want the comments to be those ones.
These ones.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
That's right. Okay, so I think that clears up the conflict there.
But did we take everything out? Let's see. No.
Wait, hold on. Isn't that whole block supposed to get deleted?
Yes.
Okay, good. That is the block that gets deleted. Excellent. So we have any other things in there? No? Cool, it's looking good. Let's take a look at the git diff of this file. All right, there we see the only thing that changed was the way the log function works. All right, let's continue through. Is that it? That was that whole diff of the file?
That was the whole diff.
Huh.
It really can't. It's funny how the conflicts made it look more complicated than it was. Because somebody changed one line. And it's not making sense to me why it came out that way. It seems like it would have just been a conflict of the one line that changed, not the whole function.
Well, it's the thing with history.
Is that what you were talking about earlier?
When I said what?
You mentioned earlier that you thought GitHub was doing some fancy Git stuff where it was diffing based on functions, not just lines.
Oh, no. I was talking about that because of... Oh, let me get back to it. See how this is the git diff comments?
It's because of the way we rebased. It's because of the order of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. I'm probably not saying it right, but I get why it happened.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure why it's the whole... Oh, I think I know why. Because it's counting the whole 10 lines that got removed as treating it as one segment. Anything that got changed in there invalidates all 10 lines, even though one line changed. Yeah,
exactly. That's what I was trying to say. So we're good to add that file.
Yeah, and what I was saying before to answer your previous question, see this handle sign-in func right here? This is what I meant by the git diff is smart, because it knew to put a useful comment in here of what function it's related to.
Yeah. Could that be a thing specific to Go?
It could be. It could be like a Git plugin that's specific to Go, or it could just be looking for brackets and saying like generically languages generally have an opening and closing brace, so I'm just going to look at where braces are. I can't
see them being that clumsy with it. You should Google real quick. See if GitHub is doing anything special for Go.
Well, it's not GitHub, because if you just do a git diff locally, do git diff.
Oh, I have to type in my own screen, don't I?
Oh yeah, you can't type in my screen.
Doesn't look the same, does it?
Wait.
No, it's because...
Do it on the... Git diff cached. Git diff cached.
There it is on the right side.
Okay, yeah, see? So that's just Git. It's just Git doing that.
Okay. And I'm using Git 2.15.1. I don't really know how up to date or out of date that is.
But I can't imagine they put every language in there. I imagine that
No, it can't be.
Either different language things that we're using if we're installing plugins, or it's just saying generically, if I see opening and closing braces, I'm going to try to make some basic assumption and put a comment in there to help people. Anyway, yeah, so now we're into the user form.
Here.
Is this what we're in?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Here. So here's what the head had. So a button.
And I think the only thing here is white space. Let me get down to looking at it.
Well, it's totally different. Green button. Yeah, check that.
Let me check on that. Oh, this might make sense though. So this is sign up inner. Okay, what is actually different here? This is one of those things where it's counting in between two blocks and not accounting for nesting correctly. Because look where it ends, right after, like in the middle of a div.
Yeah.
Like that's obviously wrong. And in mine, I'm going to have to open it up to view the full file to see what's there.
Okay. Yeah, I've never seen that in the middle of
Yeah, look. So I don't know why it's presenting it that way, but in the original commit, there's the CAPTCHA right there. Here's the CAPTCHA right here. And then there is a new block that wasn't there before. That's this whole remember me checkbox block. And then there is the create new account button block. So nothing was removed, only something was added. So why Git is doing that as a conflict doesn't make any sense to me, unless it's thinking that because these two lines match here, this might be what it is. See how these two lines match? And then these two lines are
yeah.
These two match these two. So it might be
that is what it is.
It's going in and then it's not able to do like the reverse lookup to see, oh, this is a nested block. This is new. It's saying, oh, I expected to see this here. It was deleted, and instead we have this. But in reality, the whole block was added, but it's only seeing as it counts in that this was deleted. So yeah, I think fixing that will make it safe.
So all I did was take out the Git markers.
I think that's correct.
So okay.
And do a quick git diff cached so we can see the whole change set.
There it is on the right.
The white space is off on that. We may need to fix that. Let's see. How's the white space in this one? Stupid tabs and spaces.
I don't see why it is.
Huh. Yeah, that looks... Hold on. Oh, no, here it is. Look. It's so this right here, these two lines, 7, well, down 7 and down 8, they need to be copied. Yeah, the closing div is missing in the previous section, and the opening div is missing. It's part of the conflict it created. So look over here at the original. See closing div, then opening div. And that's indented too much. Get rid of that div you just created. That's not...
This whole thing is indented too much?
Hold on. What is... Let me see. I must have read something wrong. Sign up, submit. Create new account. So there actually is something different here.
Okay.
Because this section that is link account mode. Oh. I get it. Can I take charge for a second?
Of course you can.
Thank you. I think the problem is... Darn. Here. And this is being put in the wrong spot. So this is why there was a conflict. It's like I said before, and the reason I was confused is because this section had actually been moved up because they added an OAuth sign up submit separate from the create new account.
Okay.
So this one right here doesn't exist. I think this one doesn't exist anymore, but I'm not 100% sure. I need to see what the original...
It looks like the second field there, it looks to me like the one above it replaced those 4 lines, 71 through 74. That was replaced.
I think it also replaced these as well.
Register helper message. I didn't see what would cause you to think that.
Well, I'm gonna put this in a register.
I don't know.
Oops. Yeah, no, I'm gonna do that. All right, I'm gonna put that in a register. Let's do a git diff now. Okay, so this one we're confident in. This one we're confident in. Well, that one merged automatically. This one, I might want to double check on that, but I think I'm fairly confident in that one. I think it's down at the bottom. Okay, here we go. Checkbox, remember me, create new account.
It would be easier to read if that last div, if I just fix that to use tabs instead of spaces. That would
go ahead, do it.
Okay. Let's see which one it is. It's this one.
And I'm going to take a look at that file in master right now because I think I'm getting a little confused between the two diffs. What was the name of this file? This is... I'm just going to copy it over here. Move that out of the way. And then change this branch name to master.
Why is it still showing that? Oh, because I haven't committed it.
Okay, let's compare.
Okay, now read.
All right. So we need the remember me to be in there.
And I'm not sure what triggered you to think that if not link account mode went away.
I don't know either, but I got confused. I was wrong. Because that's new. That wasn't
so that comes back.
No, wait. I don't know what triggered me to think that. No, that's in both. So that's perfect. What's different is the remember me and the create new account versus OAuth sign up submit. And I'm wondering if that OAuth sign up submit isn't going to cause a problem because I already fixed it so that there wasn't a difference between the OAuth sign up and the create new account. I think the only thing that's happening there is the translation. Yeah, it's only a translation, so that's not going to matter. So what we want to do is basically just copy and paste this remember me checkbox, or move the remember me checkbox. Yeah, get that thing back.
Okay.
Oh,
what register did you put on them?
Let me see. I put it on register A. So create new account. This one goes away. So we look at the new one. There's a space there. There's this thing. There's a space there. The remember me needs to be here. Okay, I think we're good. That makes a lot more sense.
That makes a lot more sense.
Okay, so I think we can git commit and git force push that back to the feature branch.
Would you like to type the title?
It should be just whatever it was before, but no. Rebase auth form. I don't know. Let me check on mine right here what the commit message was. No, I don't want to go over there. I'm going to go back to looking at the pull requests. Back to looking at mine. Treat register like sign in even OAuth. From this branch. Treat register just like sign in even OAuth. That was the name of the commit. So
just paste it in, will you?
I will. Oops. There, you've got control again.
There. Okay, so we were in a rebasing, so we need to...
So I think we just need to... We committed?
Oh, no, we got to do rebase continue, right?
Okay.
No changes. Did you use git add? No, we didn't. We added. Oh, nothing to commit.
Run git rebase continue. That's okay. Didn't you just do that?
Maybe we weren't supposed to commit.
Oh, so do we want to just do a git reset head up arrow? Or I guess that works too. Those are the same, right? Oh, you got to put it in single quotes because you're in Z shell. Or do that. Now git rebase continue?
Got to add it all.
Okay.
Then git rebase continue.
Ah, beautiful. Okay,
Yep.
cool. Rookie mistake.
All right. So,
Yeah. Cool. So now we can go back to this one as well and give it the old rebased, ready for re-review. And there's only one left. Let's see. Rebased on master and Ready for review. Let's see. Cool. So that's going to take a minute. Let me get back to the list, and I think this is the last one.
Did the continuous integration work on the others?
I'll check on that. Yeah, they've got LGTM. That means that the continuous integration passed.
Okay.
Looks good to me. That's the bot.
What are
tag
they using?
Looks good to me. I don't know. I think they have their own bot that they, or it might be part of Drone.
Gotcha.
But
is
anyway,
there like a main thing that people go to for continuous integration?
I don't know. But this is the last of them. Let's see if this one has conflicts. I'd be surprised if it doesn't. Oh, yeah, but these conflicts are really going to be simple, I think. One of them's just locale, so basically...
We were already in routers user auth.go on the last one.
Yeah. So these are going to be quick and easy. Is that thing done yet?
No, unfortunately it's not.
If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you can't find the big thumbs up button, the little thumbs up button will do. Also, if you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs down, because every thumb counts. As always, I hope that this was useful for you. If it was, go ahead and subscribe as well to get more videos like it. Either way, adios. I guess we should probably also build locally. Let's do a Go format here. Oh, you don't have Go on there?
How would you recommend installing Go?
It's actually really simple. I don't know if I want to sidetrack for this right now. Yeah, it's really fast. So
let's do it on your computer. You've got it on your end, right? You could just.
Yeah, you've already got that open though, and this is it's so quick and easy. So we just copy the. Whoops. No, that's not. There we go. We just copy the download URL. Do curl. And then that'll only take a few seconds. Oh, it looks like your connection's pretty slow, actually.
Yep. Montreal Hotel Internet.
Okay, anyway. Is this done? Yeah, this is done.
It's done.
So to install Go, all you do is untar it, and it's going to put itself in its own Go folder. It's not going to clobber anything. Exec format error.
Which one?
Oh, you're on a Mac. Oh. Sucksores. Why didn't you stop me when I said I'm downloading the Linux version? When I was clearly here in the thing that says Linux, and I was
looking back, I should have noticed. I don't know.